I love coming to the cinema, same as everyone in the world. But here, something as trivial as watching a movie or football game becomes priceless. Because this is not a normal cinema. This is the cinema of the lower settlement. And those of us who come to hang out here are Congolese refugees.
Clean sheet so far for the goalkeeper.
If you follow that motorcycle, you will arrive at Lóvua, in the north of Angola, just a few miles from our country. Next to the road, on a little to the left, you will find the entrance to the place we live in. I had already walked a long way within Congo before crossing the entrance to Lóvua. But believe me, I had never thought that one day I would have to enter Angola as a refugee. When I arrived here, this was just bush. No roads, no lights, no drinking water, no nothing. Families really struggled to take care of their children, grandmothers, and sick relatives. But at least, as hard as it was, they still had each other and could bond to the other families to build communities. My case was different. In 2017, I was all by myself in Kamako, 3,000 miles away from my hometown in Katanga province. Then, I had no choice but to run away from the terrible fights in the Kasai area, near the border. All my family had stayed in Katanga, so I had to leave my country completely alone. Work helped me a lot to keep focused during those painful first days in Angola. I was logistic assistant in Congo and had experience in the humanitarian sector as well. So the entities working at the Musunga Reception Center appointed me as the first leader for refugees arriving in Angola. I guess that being able to communicate in English was a good point in such chaotic context. Nowadays, things are better here, but the challenges are still tremendous. Luckily, we are not alone. We get help from governments and organizations. We get food. We get clothes. We get water. We get healthcare. It is difficult to look after so many thousands of people, but Medicos del Mundo and their other partners do their best at the 2 clinics they have established. Without these organizations, we will be much more vulnerable. Or to put it in raw words, many people would not have survived. The Red Cross has also given us a truly precious thing, a thread that connects us to the life we had to leave behind. Every day, 70 people are allowed to call their families back home for free. Every day, 70 people receive a boost of courage in the form of a beloved voice. And you can imagine what that means for people coming here alone like myself. We are very grateful for all the help we get, but more is always needed. And we work hard, all of us. Nobody can stay behind. We strive to produce our own food as far as the land allows. We have small entrepreneurs who have opened must-have business. Restaurants, little shops, entertaining venues, as you already know. And of course, we have a beauty salons. That's always essential. Here, I try to use my logistic skills to help organizations create better conditions for everyone. But our most important work is to spur the community to keep their mind awake day by day. And those who most need that encouragement are the youngest ones. I don't have kids, but in Lóvua, we all must fight every day to offer children a chance of a future. We are giving our best to build an education for them, literally. Soon, they will have a new school, much better than the one they were using. These bricks layering up are a solid metaphor for what Lóvua intends to be. It can take several years before we have true peace in the Congo, and we have to be prepared to stay here for a long time. So we will continue fighting, surviving, taking care of each other, and from time to time, going to the cinema to let ourselves dream. Our true home is still there, at the end of the road. My name is Daniel, and I'm sure of one thing. One day, we'll be back.